As well as all the existing databases of documents to search in GeoClerk, you also have the ability to search the internet from within the software and then have GeoClerk read the documents and try and strip out any important information in there. So I'll show you how to do that. Just go to under the top level menu under Get More and Search Web, and then just type in what it is you want to search. Now this is a Google type search, so you need to be a bit less, it's not an AND search like GeoClerk, so you need to be a bit less specific or a bit more specific and put in some more words. So if I'm interested in, let's go with sedimentary, sedimentary copper gold in Western Australia, and I'll hit go fetch to search that on the web, and what it'll do is it'll come back with the first 10 pages of Google results, so up to 100 documents, and then once you've got the documents in, which just takes a couple of minutes to do the search, you can either go through the sort of scroll down the list and go through and select documents that you think will have some interest, or remove the ones that you think won't, or you can just, in this case we've got 55 documents, so you can just select all of them. You can see where they're coming from. In this case there's a document from Taylor and Francis. That won't actually be able to download because it's behind a firewall, so it'll show, or a paywall, so it'll show you what happens when you select documents that are behind paywalls. But now I'll just import selected and confirm that, and then it'll start the ingestion process. So what happens now is basically that GeoClerk goes off and tries to grab that document, converts it to a PDF. You don't have to sit here and watch it running, but it'll check the URL, convert it to a PDF, pull out the number of images, and then check everything's okay. And it'll work through all those documents, and 55 documents probably take about 10 minutes or so to be ready. So I'll just pause now and I'll come back once that's done. So now we've come back after 15 or so minutes, and we can see that GeoClerk has gone through and processed all of those documents and images. So if I go back to search to see where those are, if I click on the databases and go to this all internet searches, click only on that, and then ensure that the sorting is by the most recently added, then the most recently added images will be from that search. So if I click on the source info for this one, we can scroll down and see that it's just been processed on today, the 26th of July. So that's taken, 15 minutes or so to ingest 55 documents, and then we can interrogate those for to see what information is in there of any use, and much quicker than it would be if you were downloading each of those documents separately and reading them yourself. Now you don't have to do just one of these searches at a time. You can queue up multiple internet searches and just keep adding more documents to the database, and that database is then viewable by everybody, but there's no collection of who did the searches or what people searched for, so it's entirely anonymous and just builds up a database of more documents to search. So that's how you search the web from within GeoClerk.